Hello, it's May 30th, and welcome to this Long Island News Update. We got major problems on the Long Island Railroad again. There has been a colossal failure of the third rail power this morning in one of the East River tunnels, and it resulted in many delays and cancellations, and 1,000 people were trapped on two trains in the tunnels for over an hour this morning. People said they heard an explosion. It sounds like a substation blew up or something like that. It was a third rail power outage. This situation with the Long Island Railroad is really getting out of control. And, the chaos that is going on, literally, there were so many trains that were canceled this morning, and I have literally service was actually suspended for a while in and out of Penn. Now we have an unauthorized person on the tracks that was hit by a train on the Huntington branch. So we have complete and utter chaos. I'm actually freaking out over this, and I actually feel sick, but I have to give you this update because this really is freaking me out. There's a lot of problems here, a lot of problems. People are trapped on I can't even read all these. There's hundreds and hundreds of delays, 40 minutes to hours, just unbelievable problems on the trains. And the thing is that none of the track work that's going on this summer is going to address the problems in the East River tunnels. It's mostly on the New Jersey Transit side of things. And New Jersey Transit is reimbursing the riders. They're basically, New Jersey Transit has already released their service plan. We have yet to hear a service plan from the Long Island Railroad as to what is going to happen to the service this summer. But New Jersey Transit has, and when track work takes place, Morrison Essex Midtown Direct service, all Midtown Direct service will be diverted to Hoboken, and riders on those trains will get free cross-honoring on Path and the ferries, as well as up to 60% off their tickets. So New Jersey Transit, once again, doing a better job than the MTA, which has yet to inform us of the cancellations so people can plan. They said the list of service changes would be up last week, and we still don't have that list yet. But what we do know is that it is going to affect. There's going to be 20 up to 1/4% of Long Island Railroad trains will be affected. Probably canceled and combined. I don't know how much they can divert to Hunters Point, but literally we have chaos this morning. Massive cancellations. People pay a lot of money to the MTA to, get to work. A lot of these people may make a lot of money, but they pay a lot of money for a train that should get them there. And I'm really concerned because I think that these East River tunnels are really falling apart, and it's getting to be a really unsafe situation. I honestly am just outraged at Amtrak right now. And I think the MTA needs to take full control of Penn Station now, and that includes the East River tunnels. But of course, Amtrak refuses. So this is going to be a battle, and Long Island Railroad commuters are going to be trapped in the middle of this battle. And I know it's making the news a lot, but I want to just point you to another thing about. You can read this. I'm not going to read the whole thing here. But Long Island Trend, there's a report on Streets blog that talks about how that the trains are getting all the attention, but the bus situation, the buses are falling apart. We have massive problems with the bus systems, and they're not getting reported. And it's because the people who take the bus make less money than the people who take the trains. Therefore, they get less coverage. They get ignored. They get their service cut. They don't get their fair share of funding. MTA wants to put millions and millions of dollars into these Long Island Railroad projects, and yet where are the millions and millions of dollars for bus systems? So read this in the link below. I'm not going to read the whole thing. Another story going on is the battle to keep Uber out of Nassau County. The taxi companies. Mr. Blessinger, Lawrence Blessinger, is at it again, trying to bribe county officials to keep Uber and Lyft services out of Nassau County. We already know that Mr. Blessinger has probably bribed the county to ruin the bus service, obviously. I mean, that can't even be any more evident. In Freeport, they have, they already have the signs up that Jones Beach bus service will only operate on weekends and Friday, weather permitting. There'll be no service Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday to Jones Beach this summer. And guess who is conveniently located at Freeport train station? All Island Taxi. What does that tell you? The FBI needs to investigate this, and Mr. Blessinger and the various Nassau officials that have been bribed by Mr. Blessinger, they need to be investigated, arrested, and charged, and put behind bars as soon as possible, because this is getting outrageous what's going on here with that as well. So many problems with public transportation, and so many problems. It's been a rough weekend for me here in Westbury. It's been a lot of problems, and I'm pretty freaked out about it, and a lot of difficulties. And as I look and try to get advice on how to improve the situation I'm in, I do get some nasty comments from time to time that are very hurtful, and I'm not going to go over them, but it continues to be rough. Just because I have a disability, just because I'm in a housing program, does not mean I don't have a right to complain about real problems in this town, which you've seen. I continue to try to look for an apartment in a safe town on Long Island, but it's starting to come to reality that I think if I don't find one by this fall, I'm probably going to have to leave Long Island and start the process of leaving and looking elsewhere, probably in New Jersey. So that is it. I wish you all the best. And as soon as I have more information on the service plan from the Long Island Railroad, which should have been out already for the track work this summer, I'll tell you. But it is chaos this morning. People, this is completely unacceptable. Completely unacceptable. And I really think that something needs to be done about it. That's it. Take it easy.